So lately I've been seeing a lot of videos of new homeowners complaining basically about their mortgage going up. But it's not really their mortgage. It usually be the taxes and the insurance. And it's most definitely making me reconsider ever getting a mortgage. If I want a house, I pretty much want to pay that all in full. If I get any type of property, I want to just pay it all in full. I don't want to have to deal with it. Because if the property taxes or the insurance go up, well, I just got to deal with that. The property taxes and the insurance. I won't have to deal with no mortgage as well, because it's going to all be paid off. And yeah, because I've been seeing a lot of people complaining. Not only that, I've been seeing a lot of people complaining about HOA fees and stuff like that. I'm not going to get no house with no HOA fees or anything like that. Because I do want to own a home. Like, I do most definitely want to own a home. But I don't want to go about it that way. I don't want to have to be paying no huge mortgage or anything like that. I at least want to have it. If I can't like pay it completely off, I at least want to have it to where it's at least like 70%, 75% paid off already. But my main goal is to just have it completely paid off. Straight cash. Cause I mean, it'd be a lot of people complaining. They think the grass is green on the other side. As far as like owning a home and everything. And of course, in certain situations, it is greener on the other side because, hey, you don't have to worry about rent going up or anything. You just got to pay the mortgage and you're focusing on actually owning that home. But say if they reevaluate your home or whatever, they say, well, the property taxes are going to go up because this property is worth more than what it said, what they said it was at first. And then you see your overall payment and your mortgage go up. Well, that's gonna be a big issue. You're gonna be like, what the hell? You're gonna end up being house poor. And that's what I see a lot of people going through right now. They are house poor at the moment, struggling to pay the mortgage. And some people may even have to file bankruptcy. Honestly, if you think about it, some people may even have to file bankruptcy. So I don't want to fall into that trap. I'm glad I'm seeing this now. I'm about to file bankruptcy myself, so it's gonna be some years before I get to the point to where I am gonna buy a house. But it's good to see, because now you know better. If you didn't know better before, you're seeing all these people complaining, all these new homeowners complaining. They sold you on this dream. Hey, go buy a house. Go. It's better than renting someone to someone. Well, the price of home ownership is very expensive. You're gonna have to pay for repairs. Maybe when you got the home, you didn't think it had like any serious issues, but later on down the line, you probably might find some serious issues. Maybe in the HVAC, maybe in the plumbing, or maybe in the electrical, and you got to come out of thousands of dollars for that as well. So you got to consider all that when you're anybody get ready to buy a home, sometimes the inspectors don't even catch everything. You know, sometimes the inspectors, they work with the realtors, and they don't catch everything they supposed to. You may have like a rodent problem or a bug problem. Anything can happen. So it's a lot of things you got to consider when owning a new home or wanting to buy a home. So I'll say this, you know, if you think you're missing out because you don't own a house, or you're not paying a mortgage, or you just renting at the moment, hey, take your time, because there's a lot of people out here complaining about their mortgages going up. They're complaining about HOA fees. They're saying they can't afford the repairs. So when you buy a home, you got to consider all that type of stuff for real. I'm not saying don't buy no home, because like I said, my goal is still to buy a home. My goal is to actually own multiple properties, not just buy a house, but I want to own multiple properties. But even then, you know, seeing stuff like that, you know, it makes you think twice, and it makes you go back to the drawing board and really do your research before you just hop into home ownership. So yeah, tell me what y'all think about this. You know, have any of y'all recently bought a home and maybe your property taxes went up, or you recently bought a home and maybe you're dealing with the HOA fees or insurance? Y'all let me know what's going on. Or if you haven't, do you plan on buying a home in the future, seeing what's going on recently? But y'all have a good day.